Welcome to the first quick and dirty rebuild. This is a bit of a different format that I will be trying. It's basically one episode rebuild of a team reacting to something that has happened in real life. The real life event is the trade of Bobby Wagner to the LA Rams by the 31st of March 2022. So I have created a roster file without these two players, Russell Wilson and Bobby Wagner at the Seahawks. All of the other trades as of yesterday are implemented, and I have forwarded the season straight to the NFL Draft 2022, which is where we will be starting. Quick draft recap. These are our picks from the 2022 draft. It's a Tyler Linderbaum as our center. I'm very happy with that, to be honest. We've got Cesar Herrera on the right tackle, Emmett Franklin, cornerback, Dalton McLaughlin, halfback, Ross Carrington is a mid linebacker, Kevin McInnes, left tackle, and Channing Jett, the 7th rounder from Wisconsin, also a halfback. We're at the beginning of the 2022 season now. It's preseason time, kicking off against the Denver Broncos. Funnily enough, that's the team where Russell Wilson went to. I will be simming the whole season right now, so let's see where we end up. Just as a quick recap, the last position that we had was 4th with 3 and 14. So these are the players that need to renegotiate their contracts. It's quite a few. I will be working through them along with you, starting off with DK Metcalf, 25 years old, an X Factor, so I definitely want to re-sign him. Alright, DK Metcalf is on board again. Chris Carson up next. Okay, halfback Chris Carson signed along. Noah Fant, tight end, up next. I'll be giving him a 7-year contract. Next up, Shannon Wosu, 26. Okay, right end tied down, Poona Ford, 27 years old. Alright, we will sign Cody Barton to another deal. 6-year deal I think should work. Great, next up free safety Marquise Blair, 26. LJ Collier, left end. He's a utility player, same as Travis Homer. These are young players that are just good backups to have around. And alright, Travis Homer going to test out free agency, nothing wrong there. Let's see if we can get Ben Burke-Kirby on a long-term contract. Utility player, nothing more, so I have a few players signed already. Ben Gideon, a right outside linebacker at 69, 28 years old, no. Let's see if we can get Drew Lock. Again, I only want him as a backup quarterback, so he's not getting a top contract, and if he doesn't take it, I won't be too sad about that. This is the roster as it is looking right now. Definitely room for improvement here. I will be trying to offload Jackson, and I do think that our defense is looking good. The offense, we need to do something. We have a starting quarterback in Eason here. We are not competitive with him. Alright, first deal done. We're bringing in Nate Davis from the Patriots, and we're sending off Jackson and our first round pick from 2024. Second trade, we're sending McGinnis to the Bengals. We're receiving Williams, and we're also adding a third round pick this year, a second round pick next year. Alright, the third deal is done. We are receiving Brown from the Bills and sending Buren, a second round pick and a 7th round pick this year, to the Bills. Alright, we're in dire need of a QB, one, and Tom Brady is free, so we will actually be bringing him in. It's a 1-year deal, and let's hope he helps us out. So the final score was 11-6 for the 2023 season. We're in the playoffs. Yeah, that was the wild card loss against the Eagles. It's a close game. Wow, that's a lot of players. Alright, let's work through them. Alright, first up, mid linebacker Nick Neiman. Not expensive, but not a definite need. Jonah Williams, I do want to give him an extension. Let's see if we can't get him. Alright, left tackle secured. Let's go for Jordan Brooks. I definitely want him around. 5-year deal. Slight changes. Alright, mid linebacker secured. That's great. Quandre Diggs. Darrell Taylor, our left edge. Definitely want you around. Alright, a 5-year deal should do just to tie him down long term. Let's see, Damian Lewis on left guard, Will Disley. Oh, right tackle, Spencer Brown. I want you to stay. So he actually says no. That's not good. Alright, Will Disley says yes. Alright, I'm gonna let DiCaprio Bootle go. Jacob Eason can leave as well. Matt Filer can leave as well. Micah Kaiser, right outside linebacker. Malcolm Roach, D tackle. He's a good utility player. Okay. And Tom Brady, he will be declining further, that's for sure. So I'm not really convinced what the best course of action here is. So let's see. We got everybody. We've still got Nick Neiman and Quandre Diggs. I will be giving Nick Neiman an extension. He's my utility mid linebacker, 4-year deal. Alright, so we've got our QB1 in Malik Willis, first round, second round pick. Alright, and we're sending a 4th round pick for next year and receiving Gordon from the Packers. We are at the beginning of the 2026 season. When looking at our team as it looks like for the moment, we can see that we have really improved the squad compared to last season. Especially the offensive line is looking very solid, also with a lot of bonuses from the defensive coordinators. The tight ends are looking very good. We're looking good on the right tackle, right guard, center, left guard, and left tackle positions. Especially the wide receiver core is very nice. We've got DK Metcalf and Drake London, who is a 2022 rookie. We've got Terry McLaurin and Rhodes, who is a rookie from this year's draft with a hidden depth talent. We've got Malik Willis as our franchise quarterback and Nick Ward, who is a hidden depth trait. Fullback position is filled out by Disley, who is also the second tight end. Defense is solid as well, not as impressive as the offense, but I do think that it will work. We have a very solid mid linebacker, right outside linebacker, and left outside linebacker who will be hitting the 80s in this season. Second safety is looking good as well, almost close to 80. Free safety already at 80. And then we've got the cornerbacks. Then we have the cornerbacks, which both are young talents, and the right edge, left edge, and both the tackles are very nice as well. We were able to sign Javon Kinlaw in the free agency. Halfway point in the season, we're at 3-3, so time to upgrade some players and maybe jump into some trades. Alright, we have a trade. We will be receiving the second safety Hughes from the Washington football team, and we'll be sending our tight end Disley and our second safety Cook there, along with a 4th round draft pick. Alright, second defensive deal done. We are receiving Ward from the Bengals, and we are sending our right edge Nwosu, 7th round and 3rd round pick to the Bengals. This is a positional trade, but K Ward has a Silver Star dev, so that's an improvement. Alright, next deal done. Again, positional switch. We are receiving Clinton, who's a very young free safety prospect with a star dev. We are sending Wall, a 6th round draft pick this season and a 3rd round next season to the Bengals. Alright, our third deal is done. We are upgrading the left outside linebacker position. We are receiving Winters from the Bills, sending Patterson and our 1st rounder. Looks like a better season, 10-7. Let's just hop and view the schedule. So the regular season we started out with 3-3, straight up a loss, then 2 wins, 2 losses by a week and a win. And from then on things got better. Then a losing streak, just as I'm saying things got better, things got worse again, and then 4 games won towards the end. So at least consistent, 4 wins, 4 losses, 4 wins again. So the wild card was won against the Detroit Lions. Next up is the game against the Arizona Cardinals. Alright, Seahawks first on the board, then the Arizona Cardinals going ahead. Second quarter round. Ooh. That does look like a hefty one.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Past the 20.
And we have a touchdown. Very nice.
DK Metcalf, 75 yards. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is the tight end fan. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flag.
All right, we're gonna accept that, of course.
Leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
All right, let's go for a slant.
Fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
All right, I think we will try something similar. Let's do the double slants. Going with Metcalf again. McLaurin as the backup.
Desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. That one is slant to McLaurin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
All right, still not gonna go for the run game. I'm gonna go with Drake London now.
They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left.
All right, Malik Willis scrambles forward.
And not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
He's back to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
And Terry McLaurin picking that one up.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Buying time to his left. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
All right, putting McLaurin on a slant and Metcalf.
Back to throw.
Oh dear.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cards have just about sewn up this football
Yeah, that's on me. Okay, so the Super Bowl 61 has finished. The Cardinals have won against the Kansas City Chiefs. So at least we can say that we lost against the Super Bowl champions. Our team is looking very, very good with a 95 offense, 91 defense, 91 overall. I will now upgrade players, re-sign players, and then we will head straight into free agency. Alright, here we have all of the players that we need to negotiate with. It's Andrew Wiley on right guard. He's only a backup, 67. I won't be re-signing him, but I will definitely be re-signing Braxton Huntington. I will be giving him Alright, so Braxton Huntington has been re-signed. Andrew Wiley I will not be re-signing. I'm just looking at the 2026 retirees, and there are quite a few big names in there. Justin Simmons, DeMarcus Lawrence, Cooper Kupp, JC Tretter, Khalil Mack, Jarvis Landry, Travis Kelce, and so on. I'm just looking if there's anybody from our team. Nope. Alright, first trade is our right guard Patton and our D-tackle Javon Kinlaw. We will be receiving a very young star dev in Montague from the Cardinals. Alright, second trade done. We're receiving star dev right tackle Hensley and sending our right tackle Brown, 5th round pick this year and 2nd round pick next year, to the Bills. Alright, next deal done. We are receiving D-tackle Burrow, star dev, and sending a right edge McDonald, 2nd rounder next year, 1st rounder this year, to the Bills. Alright, next deal done. We are receiving Sharp, right outside linebacker, sending our right outside linebacker Chubb, who's slowly declining, 4th and 5th round next year, to the Cowboys. Alright, we were able to sign D-tackle Jones, right edge Kingsley Enagbare, and a fullback Darby. That's very good. Massive improvements all around. We now have a dedicated fullback. That's a big positive. And on the defensive side, we have Jones, who will be a band-aid for 2 seasons, but he will be very helpful together with Burrow. So after the playoff win against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 31-21, we are now playing the Dallas Cowboys in the NFL Conference Championship. Let's jump right in and see if we can make it to the Super Bowl. As always, quick simming, maybe jumping in as need be. Seattle Dallas 7-7 a draw, second quarter. Seattle 14-7 ahead, 21-7 ahead at the end of the second quarter, 28-7 against Dallas. Third quarter is 28-13, and as we head into the fourth quarter, it's a 31-13 lead and a decisive win. So Super Bowl, here we come. Right, here we are at the Super Bowl against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Had a fantastic 16-1 season. Let's see if we can stop their great form and enjoy the party ourselves. A lot of back and forth in the second quarter. Seahawks 7-6 ahead, 1-point game. Seattle going ahead 24-6 in the third quarter, 31-6. This is a one-sided story. I will be jumping in for the final moments now. Let's hope that I don't break anything. 37-13. Let's enjoy these moments now. Looking towards the first Super Bowl win of the Seattle Seahawks. No big chance for McLaughlin here to get through, picking up only a few yards. Let's see if we can get a read option going with Malik Willis scrambling to the right. There we go, and he's past everybody. and brought down on the 20-yard line. What a great run by Malik Willis, who's been fantastic for the Seahawks this whole season. It's his 5th rush for 47 yards. Just look at him go, breaking the first tackle, then being brought down at the 20-yard line. We are just running down the clock. No idea why Jacksonville is not using its timeouts, so we can simply let the clock run down. There we go. McLaughlin being stopped there. Let's go for a zone weak up the left. Nice blocking, and we pick up the first down as we edge ever closer towards the end zone. And here we go. These are the final seconds. The Super Bowl has been won by the Seattle Seahawks in the year 2028. This will mark the end of this rebuild. Quick and dirty rebuild that wasn't as quick, maybe as dirty as hoped. Let's look at the celebrations. Everybody's happy. The coach coming in, Coach D Red. Trevor Lawrence grabbing his own face mask in despair. So this is going to be it. This is the end of this quick and dirty rebuild. The Seattle Seahawks winning Super Bowl 63 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. When we're looking at the playoff bracket, we can see that the way that the Seahawks took was a pretty comfortable one. 31-3 against San Francisco, 31-21 against the Bucks, 31-13 against the Cowboys, and 37-13 in the Super Bowl against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's take a last look. Let's take a final look at this team that has been rebuilt. We can see that it's a very solid O-line with Tyler Linderbaum, Montague and Hensley, who are two random generated rookies. Got Noah Fant on tight end. We got Jackson as left guard, Williams left tackle. Wide receiver core was brilliant with DK Metcalf, Drake London and McLaurin Rose on the other hand side. Our quarterback Malik Willis was fantastic. He finished with the superstar depth trade. I'm sure we could try and even get him higher than that. His stats were very, very good. Always above 4,000 yards in passing since joining us. He was his QB2 at the Dallas Cowboys, but since joining Seattle he has been absolutely stellar. So I'm very happy with bringing him in after a lot of trying, finding the right quarterback. Defense was equally good. It was a bit tougher finding the right people here. We even have two superstars with Stackhouse and Ward. Special teams, it's Blankenship and Dixon who've done their job, I would say. So overall I'm very happy with how this rebuild has gone. This was my first try at doing a quick and dirty rebuild, sort of a one episode rebuild. I was learning along the way, so you can expect the next one to be way smoother than this one. I still had to learn a lot about really getting it tight and short. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, if you did, please like and subscribe. This always helps the channel grow. And yeah, see you next time.